From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Hayden Joseph.
Well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't allow a run. Pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give, his team will be happy.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Dominguez. The 1-1. On the ground. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Got the lineup. Batting second, a really
try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. Blasted a solo homer yesterday. The only run they were able to score. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Joseph. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. On a line, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's the third baseman, Lou Moya. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And 1-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Marte. Out. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound today, Stephen Park. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now for Seattle, Josh Lowe. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
And here is Colson Montgomery. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a pitch. That one down the line. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
The 1-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Down the line towards the corner. Baez under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Harmon Swift.
Harmon Swift.
1-2 now. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Had the day off yesterday. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And now it's filled up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And the batter now, Roger Baez. Check on the runner. Swift gets back easily. One and 2 here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Pitch misses there. 2 and 2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting not shortstop.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Noel V. Marte. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Up the middle, Henderson gathers and throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The first baseman,
and stepping in for the Mariners, number 10.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Seattle, top half of the third inning. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the
hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So now here's the DH, Guy Perez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Strike 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
1-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. In the dirt, and one away in the top of the third.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the left fielder, Juan Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Lee checks his swing, appeal to third, and Joe McDonald says he went around. Swing and a base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the count is 2-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2 now. Bounce to the right. Perez tosses to first. Third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Ortiz. Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And the 2-2. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Here comes a pitch. And now it's 3-2. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Three-2 on the way. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. I was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Christian Pache. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first. He handles it himself, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Harmon Swift. And the right-hander deals. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Bryce Miller up and throwing. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
But that kind of a last ball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. His first at bat was a strikeout. And it's even up. Upstairs. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Low throws to second, and he'll reach second with one away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now the right fielder, Roger Baez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Diving, makes the grab.
Now down. The catcher.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Low makes the grab on the run. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom four, now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery.
The third baseman.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering is fouled back.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here is Austin Meadows. Doubled his first time up. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Three and two. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Winston Perez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. And the righty deals.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And we're still knotted at 0. New pitcher on now, Bryce Miller. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 93, Bryce Miller.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Verdugo. Doubled in his first AB. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you hit a pitch like that, you...
Back here at the ballpark. Awesome. Meadows now. And it's filled up. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Winston Perez. They say you win.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jim Hutchins, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And that one is lifted in the air. Baez gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here is Akil Baddoo, 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And now 2-2.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
The tying run at the plate. Outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Noelvi Marte in the on-deck circle. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI. And those are the...
A new pitcher in the game, R.J. Dabovich.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tries to get back and see.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit
Bottom of the eighth. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 10, New Orleans. Out of the bullpen.
Pinch hitting for the Mariners, number 44.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
She don't speak no English.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Astros pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the Mariners 1-0. Carlton Rodriguez was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 11-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Chicago White Sox amassed 14 hits in the